Hello?
Hello, Ruth?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Steve from Amazon. We've got a package it's coming to your neighborhood today, and it looks like the delivery drone, it got all mixed up and it ended up in your house.
A delivery drone?
Yeah, they fly around. It's kind of like a miniature helicopter. That's how we do our deliveries now. And
in our area?
Yeah, all over the country we do delivery drone packages.
Son of a gun, I thought it was like Boston,
Oh, no, Boston's
something. So you think you've got one in my area?
Yeah, well, no,
okay,
it actually went into your house by accident. It came in the house.
Into my house?
Yeah, it's in there right now.
That would be very hard. It's very cold down here. It couldn't have gotten into my house.
Well, what's the temperature have to do with it? It's a robot. It doesn't care how cold it is.
Because all the doors are locked.
Well, no, it knows how to open doors and windows and stuff, so it can come in and bring in the...
Oh, it can't. You're full of malarkey.
Malarkey? What the hell?
That's absolutely, and I'm looking outside and I don't see anything.
No, it's not going to...
possibly...
It's definitely inside your... It's in the house. It was in a bedroom just a minute ago. I was looking on the camera, and I think I saw you walk by at some point. But
you know what? This is the best stupid call I've had all week.
Oh, well, thank you.
I don't believe you, but it's rather sad.
Well,
if I find anything in my house, I will call Amazon. How's that? I clean up today.
That would be great. Could you just open up your door so it can get out? Like a bird,
No, I don't. I don't see that happening right this minute. And if I see something flying around, I'll call the security at the desk.
Yeah,
how's that?
Or just get
they'll take care of it for you.
If you could just get a broom. If you see it flying around, get a broom and just be like, get.
I do not see that happening, but hands down, you're my best phone call all week.
Aw, thank you.
So you have a great day. You gave an old lady a good laugh.
I wish I could say the same about you.
Well, there you go. Bye-bye.
All right, bye, Ruth.
You got a fucking nut missing, buddy.
Losers.
You got a fucking nut
Did you
missing.
just call me stupid? The dog is not a freaking robot.
You're an asshole.
Are you fucking nuts?
You asshole.
Are you losing your mind? I am a bitch from hell.
Leaking butthole. What does that look like?
Oh, give me a fucking break.
Bitch from hell, and I will find out.
Fuck you and your underground tent, okay? Fuck you and your underground tent.
You
You're
asshole.
listening to the Snowplow Show. You're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Losers.
You just told me to shut up, boy. What kind of production of journalists are you?
100.3 The Gerbil, you gonna put me on the radio.
This is very fucking weird, boy.
You know what I meant. Quit playing games with me.
Fuck you and your underground tent, okay?
Leaking butthole. What does that look like? You
You're listening to the
asshole.
Snowplow Show. You're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Losers.
Hey, everyone, you're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Whoa! Time out. They're all going to hell. As long as we agree, I think going to hell. What you think? The person that does this going to hell. No advance at all. No going to hell. The person that changed this person. Going to hell has to be fired.
You
You're listening to the
asshole.
Snowplow Show. You're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Losers.
Hey, everyone, you're listening to the Snowplow Show.
You got a fucking nut missing.
Thank you. Hey, everyone, you're listening to the Snowplow Show. I'm your host, Brad. This is episode 839, and it is brought to you by Yelnick M, Whiskey Pete, Kimb Dobalina 6969, Phone Losers Corporate, and Danny Boy. Thanks to those 5 people and all the other ones over there on Patreon and Apple and Spotify supporting the show and making me do this forever. I've got a really good show for you today. I mean, I think it's good. I'm just saying that because I've never said that before. It's probably good. I think you'll like it. I don't have a single announcement for the intro, so I guess we should just get started.
Hello?
Hello, is Pamela there?
Who's calling?
It's your neighbor. It's Roy.
I don't have a neighbor named Roy.
I'm not next door, ma'am. I have a question. I live in the neighborhood. Do I have your permission
right.
to speak?
Sure.
Okay, jeez. I think I left my tape measure in your backyard. Did you see that laying around?
Why would you be in my backyard?
I was measuring stuff.
Why were you in my backyard measuring stuff?
I was measuring the perimeter of your house.
Why?
Just I'm making a map, and I needed the dimensions of your house.
Why?
And your swimming pool, because I'm making a map, and I wanted it to be to scale.
Okay, Roy. Why were you in my backyard without my permission?
Oh
Are you
my
part
God!
of the city?
Oh no, I'm just a neighbor.
You're just a neighbor. And where do you live, Roy?
And stop acting like I'm singling you out, because I'm not. I've measured a bunch of houses in the neighborhood.
Okay, but you just wander the neighborhood and go on people's property?
Yeah, well,
who are you?
I go late at night so people don't bother me. I go like 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning.
Who the fuck are you to come on my property to measure my shit?
Well, I didn't bother you, did I? I forgot my
You have no permission to go on my property.
I needed to measure things. I had to measure the swimming pool.
Why?
I had to measure the swimming pool patio area.
Why?
And for my map, I had to measure your drive.
What fucking map are you talking about? Are you some wackadoodle?
Oh,
Who
no.
the fuck are you?
I'm making a map on the internet so I can visit our neighborhood in virtual reality. Then I won't have to.
Yeah, because that's what I want. You fucking stay away from my property.
Well, then,
okay, you got to record that.
I'm still going to be on your property in virtual reality.
You're a wackadoodle.
No, I'm not. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah,
that's not even a real word.
You're a nut job. Why are you on my fucking property?
Because I was measuring things.
I'll call the police. You don't need to measure my shit on my property.
I measured your driveway and
weird.
And where all your windows are on your house.
Okay, that's great.
Okay,
that's great.
And I drew a rough sketch.
Hope you measure my gun the next time you fucking visit me.
Well, if you leave it out in the yard, maybe I will, but
maybe it'll be upside your head. Goodbye.
How would I measure it if it's upside my? And that's not even how guns work. You put them upside somebody's head, and then after that, bam, just like that other guy. I was going through prank call files the other day, trying to put together a new World of Prank Calls episode. I thought I'd have it done yesterday, but I completely failed. But I have half of it done. But anyway, I was organizing my files and moving stuff around, and I completely forgot I did this one idea where I was measuring people's property to make an NFT of their house. You know, back in the NFT days, I think it was from 2002. And I'd forgotten about that idea. I thought it was funny, so I'm going to try it some more. Only this time I'm not going to say NFT because the NFT fad is gone, isn't it? Like, I haven't heard much about NFTs lately, and I doubt a bunch of old people would know what an NFT is. So I don't know, I'm just going to say it's a paper map or a virtual reality, or I'm making a blueprint of their house. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's make a blueprint of someone's house by peeking in their windows.
What?
Whoa, don't yell at me like that. I meant to call...
You're a weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo. I didn't mean to call you again. I hit the redial on my phone. I'm sorry. I'll let you.
Why are you on my property?
Oh, I already told you I was making a map. Ma'am, I didn't mean to call you back. I'm so sorry.
No, listen to me.
I'm trying to call Mrs. Stuman.
That have been on my property.
I'm trying to call Mrs. Stuman now, and I don't know why my phone redialed your number instead of her.
You're fucking. Why would you be on my property? Why are you making a virtual map?
Because it's just a hobby, okay?
But you have no permission to be on people's property. Okay. Why would you do that?
Okay, well, I won't come back, but I might come back because I want to see if that tape measure's out there. Because that was my favorite tape measure. It's it's a nice one.
I found it. I have it.
What color is it?
You tell me.
No, you didn't find it then. Okay, I'll come and look tonight. Thank you, ma'am. I'm so sorry to call you back. That was a total accident.
You're a fucking weirdo.
I know.
Stay away from me.
Okay.
You're a weirdo.
You keep
because you're a wacko. Who does that?
I do.
Well, you're weird.
Well, maybe you're weird for not doing stuff like this.
Why would I don't go on people's property?
Maybe you need to get out of the house more and do interesting projects like I do, you fucking weirdo.
You're a fucking wackadoodle.
What
is your name?
That's not even a real word. My name is Roy. We've been over all this. I'm going to hang up on you now.
Roy what?
Roy what? I am a human being, ma'am. That would be Roy who.
What is your last name?
No, you don't say what. You say who. I'm a who. I'm a person.
Okay. I stand corrected. Roy, what is your last name?
Who?
What is your last name?
Who is your last
Roy?
name? I'm a who? I'm a person.
I asked that.
You're saying what is the last name? Like I'm an object.
I fucking said I stand corrected.
But
you were correct.
But then you went ahead and just said what is your name?
I said, what is your last name?
Who? Oh, I didn't get to explain it to her. And I really didn't mean to call her again. That was a complete accident. I was trying to call Janet, and when I copied the number, it didn't copy properly. It just kept that lady's number in the copy thing. I think it's because Nick's putting all these periods. Oh, great. That previous lady's trying to call me now. I tried to pick up, and it just hung up on her. But okay, I'm going to call Janet. I think Wackadoodle is the perfect title for today's show. I just looked up the definition of Wackadoodle, and it looks like it means it's an eccentric or fanatical person. I think that describes Roy very well. An alarming number of wackadoodles predict the world will indeed end. Adjective. I mean, that was a noun. Adjective would be, he has given credence to a lot of wackadoodle beliefs. This is my favorite new word.
Hello?
Hi, Ashley?
Yeah?
It's Roy, your neighbor.
Hey.
Hey, I left a tape measure, I think in your, I might have dropped it in your backyard. Did you happen to see that laying around anywhere?
A tape measure in my backyard?
Yeah. You know, it's one of those things that men use to, you know, you can pull it out and it gets...
I know, but why would it be in my backyard?
Oh, I was measuring your house last night.
What?
I was just measuring the sides of your house and where the windows are and stuff like that.
Why would you be doing that?
I'm making a map. It's for a computer virtual reality thing. But
I don't think you have the right number.
Oh, no, I live on Drive. I'm just down the street from you, like way on the other end.
And you were measuring my house?
Yeah, well, I measured everything. I measured the dimensions of the yard, and I measured your trampoline and the driveway and, you know, just sidewalk and the windows. But
you were in my backyard.
Yeah, and front yard. And front yard. I was just measuring everything.
Why were you trespassing into my yard?
Well, don't make it like that. I was just measuring.
No, I really am making it like that.
Okay, well, I was just measuring. I needed the dimensions for the shape of your house. And it's just going to be so I can visit your house in virtual reality.
Is this a prank phone call?
No, I'm just...
Who are you?
This is Roy. And I didn't want to come out there in the daytime and have you, you know, spotting me and telling me to get out of your yard. So I just thought I'd ask if you saw my tape measure laying around.
Roy, what's your last name?
Gerbel.
Will you spell that, please?
Sure. Gherble.
And you were in my yard last night measuring stuff so you can do some virtual reality thing.
Yeah, well, I'm doing all the houses. I'm making a map of our entire neighborhood.
I don't think you can do that, sir.
Oh, no, I've already done most of it. I've got your house, well, I mean, like the basics of it in there. I just have to, paint
You
it.
can't just come in our backyard.
Okay, well, I won't be back there again. Well, I mean, I might, need to come back and just search for my tape measure.
If you come in my backyard, I will call the police.
Well, you can't just keep my tape measure. That's seriously, it's like a $20 tape measure. It's one of the
That's
nicer...
wonderful. This has to be a prank phone call.
Okay, it's not a prank.
This has to be a prank phone call.
Okay, yeah, you just keep telling yourself that, and I'll let you go. I'm sorry to bother you, and please don't keep my tape measure. Please call me back if you find it.
Well, you said you live on where on?
Like way at the other end. Right.
What's the address?
Right before it turns into the other one.
What's the address?
No, thank you. I don't want you coming over to my yard. That'd be weird.
This has to be a prank phone call. You're telling me you can come in my yard, but I can't come in yours?
Well, you're being a little weird about all of this. I was just asking about...
Because you're telling me you came to my yard in the middle of the night to measure my trampoline?
Yeah, if I come out in the daytime. I've done that before, and people yell at me.
Because you can't do it.
Well, I obviously can, because I did it.
Okay, so spell your last name for me one more time.
No.
Dherble.
I already did all
I'll
this.
just look it up.
Okay, fine.
I don't know who this is, and this is obviously a prank phone call.
Your face is a prank call.
I am positive it is a prank phone call, but I don't know who this is.
You don't sound that confident about being positive that it's a prank call.
Well, there's no tape measure in my backyard.
You probably didn't even look around. Did you go all the way around the trampoline and everything? Because there's,
I have no clue who this is.
Oh, okay. I already told you it's Roy. I'm going to let you go. I got shit to do. I got people to call. I'm going to call Mrs. Stuman next.
Who?
Just don't worry about it. I got to go.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Thank you.
All right. I love you. Bye. Man, this is kind of fun, even though she knew it was a prank call. And this neighborhood is just full of trampolines. It's weird. There's also a lot of swimming pools, but there are way more trampolines than swimming pools in this neighborhood. It's strange. I've never seen so many trampolines. Maybe their school has trampoline competitions or something. Holy shit, that yard has 2 trampolines. And a pool.
Hello?
Hi, Jennifer?
Yeah, it's me.
Whoa.
Hello?
Hey, what was that? This is me?
Yeah.
Whoa, what's happening? Is there
I'm sorry, you must have the wrong number, sir.
Oh, I don't think so. I live here in your neighborhood. This is Roy.
Well, wrong neighborhood, Roy.
What do you mean wrong neighborhood? I live on Woodlake Drive, over on the corner.
Oh, okay.
I heard another lady on the phone. What was that about?
Yeah, that was mine. Yeah, Rudy, I'm going to call you right back.
Oh.
All right, I was on another call. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
How you doing? So
pretty...
who's Roy?
Oh, I'm your neighbor. I live over like way down, on the corner at Woodlake. Just down a few houses. I was in your yard last night, and I think I left a tape measure in your backyard.
No, you didn't come do any measuring over here.
Oh yeah, I did. I was there at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Well, you shouldn't be in my house 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's not a good look, because you probably would have gotten shot.
No.
Seriously.
You wouldn't shoot me. You wouldn't shoot your neighbor.
No, I wouldn't, but my husband would. And he's straight nosy.
Yeah, but he'd probably...
So I know you got the wrong house.
He'd probably order me to the ground first. I don't think he would just shoot blindly without talking to me first.
Nah, because you trespassing at that point.
It's not like we live on a farm, though. We're like in a nice little neighborhood. You can't just go around.
Yeah, nice little neighborhood with a lot of things that happen in the neighborhood. People breaking into people's cars.
Oh, I wasn't doing that. I was just measuring your house.
No, not me. You got the wrong person. You wasn't doing my house, Roy.
I was too. I was measuring your house, 22 Drive.
Well, why would you come over 2 or 3 in the morning? You may have to talk to my husband now.
No, I just wanted to know if my tape measure was there, because it's a nice tape measure, and I think I dropped it before I went home.
Well, you shouldn't have dropped it. It's now mine if I find it.
Oh, don't be like that.
In the yard at that time.
My dad gave me that tape measure. You can't just keep it.
Oh, I bet I can, because you're calling from Flint. And
I'm not calling from Flint. I just used to live in Flint, but now I live down here.
Well, hey, Doug.
Oh, I don't think I want to talk to your husband.
Oh, you have to talk to my husband.
No, not if he's the type to shoot me. I mean, I don't want to talk to any psycho murderers.
At 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and you drop something in here, and you want a receipt of that, you need to talk to my husband.
Yeah, but I just don't want to bother people, so I go out at night to do my measuring.
No, you never go to no one's house measuring at 2 or 3 in the morning. Doug, come here.
You wouldn't have even known I was there if I hadn't called and told you.
Well, if I find a tape measure, it's mine, whether your dad gave it to you or not.
It's got my name on it.
This man said he was in our yard at 3 o'clock this morning.
I'll send the police over there if you don't give my tape measure back.
Well, I don't care what you do. Send them over here right now.
Hello, sir. I'm your neighbor. I don't know. That wife of yours is really just, she's got a problem or something. I was just trying to get my tape measure back. I think I left it in your yard.
So were you measuring something in my yard? Or?
At 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, tell that wife of yours just to hush the fuck up.
You know what? You're not making a very positive impact for yourself. I mean, this is my wife, and you expect me to go on your behalf?
Yeah, but she's just being super irritating.
No,
just tell her to be like,
again,
honey, leave the room. Say that to her. That'll get rid of her.
What do you want?
Oh, I was just wondering if you guys found my tape measure. It might be in your backyard.
What'd you do, throw it over here?
No, I was in your yard and I was measuring the house and the shape of your patios and, the curvatures of your sidewalks. 'Cause I'm just measuring your house. That's all.
Why are you measuring my house?
And I measured the yard too, like the whole perimeter of the yard.
Once again, why are you doing that? Are you a business owner or what?
Well, do you know Mrs. Stewman?
I do know a Mrs. Stewman.
Okay, yeah. She told me that your house is bigger than mine. So I was just trying to prove her wrong.
Where do you live?
I'm on Wood Lake too, like one house from the corner. But it turns out that Mrs. Stewman was right. I mean, it's like it hardly even matters. It's like you have an extra 20 square feet or something. So your house is bigger than mine, but I think I'm gonna fudge the numbers to prove Mrs. Steuben wrong.
Why are you over measuring my property?
Oh, because I already explained this to you. Mrs. Steuben.
I don't know who Mrs. Stewart is.
Oh, you told me you did. You said you know Mrs. Steuben.
I don't know a Mrs. Steuben.
She's around the corner on Malberg Way. But she was telling me that your house is bigger than my house. And I'm like, nuh-uh.
I don't even know a Mrs. Stewman. How can she say my house is bigger than your house?
I don't know, but I know I have more bedrooms than you. And I just figured that meant I had a bigger house.
Go ahead and do what you need to do as far as calling 911, because, again, you would actually find out that you didn't have permission to be over here. And if you did have a tape measure over here, let's allow them to get it.
Okay, well, my dad gave me that tape measure.
We're not going to destroy it. If you call the police, they will come out and they will escort you. They will escort you to go get it, and then they'll really find out why were you over here in the first place.
Oh, I already told you
to call a 911. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not going to call 911. There's not an emergency situation.
Well, if you say you were, then how about if we find it, we'll mail it to you. What's your address?
Oh,
you already know what mine is.
Just walk down. It's 4 houses down. I'm the one.
You say you were 1 house down. I don't know who that is.
No, I said 1 house from the corner, dummy. I'm 4 houses from you.
Oh, now
though.
You're calling me out of my name.
Yeah,
I think. How did you get this number? Did you call him? He called you.
You know that.
Me. How'd you get my number?
Hey, tell her to hush up. Hey, did you?
know what?
She told me you're a murderer. She told me you're a murderer. Aw, I shouldn't have told her to hush up. But there you go, everybody. That was the voice of a murderer, according to that wife of his.
Hello, it's Nick.
Oh, hey, Nick. It's Roy, your neighbor.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I was wondering if perhaps maybe I left my tape measure in your backyard. Because I was back there last night measuring, and I think I might have just dropped it.
Who is this?
Oh, this is Roy. I live on Drive, kind of the block behind, the street behind you.
Yeah. And you were measuring in behind my house.
Yeah, well, I was measuring your house, and I don't know, I had a laser level back there, and I was just concentrated on...
Why were you measuring my house?
Oh, just to see how big it is, like square footage-wise.
Oh. Yeah, it's 2,700.
Oh, yeah, that's about what I got.
Why?
And I also I measured like your patio area and your driveway and the perimeter of your yard. And I was checking the level. I had a laser level out there. And your house is sinking a little bit on the left side.
I know there's some settlement. But why would you be measuring my house? You're still...
Have you ever thought about just leaving the hose running on the right side and flooding your yard? And maybe that'll bring the house down to, make it all level?
Yeah, but let me ask you, why were you measuring my house again?
Oh, I was making I'm making a map of the neighborhood. And I just want to account for all the houses and make them to scale and all the trees.
Okay.
And
so how'd you get my phone number?
I looked it up on the internet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah.
So no, I didn't see any laser or anything out my yard.
Oh no, I brought my laser level home. I think maybe I was concentrating on that, and I just left my tape measure behind. So I thought maybe you'd seen it back there someplace.
Why, it's no longer there? Did you go back and check?
No, I didn't go back because I was out there at 3:30 in the morning and I was getting kind of tired.
3:30 in is this a prank phone call?
Oh no, I go out late at night because I don't know, if I try and do this in the daytime, people are always like, "What are you doing in my yard?" But nobody is awake at 2 and 3 in the morning.
Dude, do not go on my property at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, I won't. I'm all done. I'm all done with your yard. I did 3 houses last night. The 3 there on the ones that are all together. So
what's your name again?
Roy. And
what's your last name, Roy?
Have you ever thought about flooding the right side of your yard to level out your house? Sir?
No, I want to know your last name, Roy.
Oh, yeah, it's Gerbel. But yeah, I'm not going to turn on your hose or anything and flood your yard. That's just a suggestion, that's all.
No, I want to know why you're calling me right now, why you're measuring my house, because right now I'm pretty pissed off.
Why are you pissed
So
off?
you're Roy's or Bell? Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to get
Thank you very much.
tape measure back. Why is he so pissed off? What did I do? I made a really good suggestion to him about flooding half of his yard. And he's probably going to do that now and not even give me credit.
Hi, this is Brienne.
Hey, Brienne.
Hi.
Hey, it's Roy, your neighbor.
Okay.
You guys didn't steal my tape measure, did you? Because I was...
What neighbor is this?
I was in your backyard, and I was, I think...
Why do you keep calling us and saying that, Roy?
What are you talking about? I've never called you.
Okay, why? When were you in my backyard, Roy?
I'm just mad because you probably stole my tape measure that I left back.
When were you in my backyard?
Last night at 2 or 3 in the morning.
Why?
And I was measuring stuff, but I think I left my tape measure back there.
What were you measuring?
The house and the yard.
For?
I'm making a map.
For what?
What do you mean, why do I keep calling? This is the first time I've called. I had to look up your number.
Nope, you called my husband as well, and you said that you put... Yeah.
No, go ahead. What did I say? I put what?
No.
No,
Why do you keep harassing us?
Well, it's not you personally. I'm calling up a lot of neighbors and just saying, hey, I was in your backyard and I lost my tape measure.
Okay, why though?
It's it's
are you trying to get hurt, Roy?
Oh no, I'm just making prank calls. I definitely don't want to get hurt. If I wanted to get hurt, I'd visit people in person and do this.
Okay, well then why are you saying that you come into our yard at 2 or 3 in the morning?
That's my prank call. It's kind of my thing. I just say I've been there at 2 or 3 in the morning, and no big deal.
And what's the goal of that? What are you trying to do?
It's a prank call. It's good for a quick laugh.
Okay, so this is funny to harass people in your neighborhood?
Not harassing. I only make 1 call per person, but obviously you have a second phone number. I guess because of your divorce or something. I don't know.
Where are you getting these phone numbers from?
I look them up on the internet.
Okay, and what's your goal with this? What are you doing?
I'm making prank calls.
This is so dangerous. Okay, it's not funny, Roy.
Okay, well,
get a life, man.
No, this is...
Get a life.
This is what I do.
This is so dangerous.
I come home after work and I pop open a brewski and make some prank calls.
Okay, well, you're messed up. You're sick in the head, okay?
No, it's just fun to make prank calls.
Okay, you're sick. Get some help, okay?
I don't want to get help.
You're sick. You've got problems.
What, because I drink a brewski? I only have maybe one or 2 brewskis a night.
Okay,
I really
you're sick.
I don't drink that much, ma'am. Well, you're judgmental. So this is a completely different house than anything I've called today. So I don't know who she was. It's also a different name than anything I've called today. But apparently I called her husband, so they must be separated. So why aren't they living together? And why don't they have names that I've seen today? Maybe I pranked her in the past. Most of these today have been next door Nick numbers because he's really awesome at sending me Google Map links and I can look around their yard and see what's in their yard. Oh, so look at this. I didn't see this before, but the thing that she posted on Nextdoor for Nextdoor Nick to find her is an open house. So she is a realtor. Maybe they're both realtors. So maybe they just move a lot, or maybe when they separated, they just got separate houses in the same general area. I don't know. I should call her back and ask her some personal questions about the living situation. And I was trying to act fake angry at her at first, but then she threw me off by knowing me.
Hello?
Hey, is this Kimberly?
Yeah?
Is Steven home? Because, man, I'll tell you what, I want my tape measure back.
You want what?
I want my tape measure back. My measuring
I'm sorry,
tape.
I can't.
Well, is Steven there?
Who are you talking to? No, I'm in Florida.
Oh. Well, shoot. Well, have you seen my tape measure? I left it in your yard, I think, last night.
When were you in our yard last night?
I was measuring stuff.
Are you sure you got the right number?
Yeah. Is this Kimberly? Yeah. I'm your neighbor. This is Roy. I thought...
Roy?
Yeah, I thought Steven would be there.
No, he's not. He gets home about 5:30.
What? You said you're in Florida.
I'm in Florida. He's at home.
Oh, he's in...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where I left my tape measure, was
Yeah.
in his backyard. I was there last night measuring the house.
Yeah, just go ahead and go get it.
I really need to change.
Oh.
I was not to say that.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, can you tell all those chatterboxes in the background just to shut the fuck up, please? I can't even hear you.
No, I'm not going to say that.
Please? I mean, they are so irritating. Can you put one of them on the phone? I'll tell them.
No, that's okay.
Oh, no.
Just go ahead and go get your tape measure.
Okay, I'll go back out there at 2 in the morning and I'll get that.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Please, come on. Just. All right, there she goes. She's having a party at her house or something.
This is Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
Yes.
Oh boy, it's Roy, your neighbor. Did you find my tape measure in your yard by chance?
Are you sure you got the right number? Right person?
Well, it's supposed to be Dennis. Are you on 81 Drive?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, yeah. I think I left my tape measure in your backyard.
Why would you be in my backyard?
I was measuring things, but I had quite a few tools back there, and I collected them all up, and I think I just left the tape measure behind.
Okay, so where do you live?
It might be on your patio or something.
Where do you live?
I'm on Drive.
Oh, did you just move in?
No, I've been here for a few years. I'm way down the street though.
And you were in my backyard. I don't get that.
Yeah, well, I was measuring your house, and I measured your patio and driveway.
Why would you do that?
Well, I'm making a map. I'm just making a big old map of the neighborhood. And I wanted it to be to scale mostly.
Okay. Well, you can stop by and take a look. I don't know. Okay. I don't know where you would have left it.
I was out there about 3 in the morning, so I'll probably come back around 3 in the morning tonight.
I don't want you in my yard.
Well, I'll just run back. I'll just run back there and check real quick. And
you know what? I don't want you in my yard.
Maybe it'll turn up by then.
I'm not quite sure. I don't know who this is or whatever, but
you said I could come by and check.
No, I don't want you in my yard.
Well, that's what you said before. You said come by and check.
All right, listen. If I see you in my yard, we're gonna have a problem now. Goodbye.
Okay. Well, hey, can you check for me? Well, that was rude. I've pretty much gotten the exact same response from everybody. Except for the lady calling me a wackadoodle. Hello.
Yeah, what's your name and address?
Well, I gave you my street.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just, you don't have to come over here or anything. Just give me a call if you see it, and I'll come over and get it.
Okay, I don't see anything out there, okay?
Okay. But, maybe I kicked it under something.
Yeah, maybe you did. And, okay.
I had to get out of there quick. I was being chased.
You know what? I think I'm going to call the police on this one. Okay? We're going to probably be calling you.
For what?
Okay?
Just because I was being chased? I wasn't the one doing the chasing, sir.
It doesn't matter. You can handle it with the police.
Okay.
Goodbye.
But hey, wait, sir. I was going to say, what if I told you this was just a prank call? But no, he's got to rudely hang up on me. After he already did that one time before, then he calls me back so he can hang up on me again.
Hello?
Hi, Anthony.
It is.
Oh, hey, it's your neighbor. It's Roy.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I left my tape measure in your backyard, I think. Did you happen to spot that out there? I was in your backyard last night.
In my backyard on snow?
Yeah. Yeah, 50.
What were you doing in my backyard? I'm just curious, that's all.
Oh, I was measuring your house. I mean, I was in the front yard, too. I measured the driveway and the house and the swimming pool and, I just measured everything.
Oh, 4. I'm confused now. Catch me up.
Oh, Mrs. Stuman told me that your house is bigger than mine, so I was trying to prove her wrong.
Mrs. who?
Mrs. Stuman. She lives down the street a little bit. I mean, not your street. She lives on Run.
Okay, and does she have a ranch?
Yeah, but she was right. Your house is bigger than mine.
I'm 2639 square feet.
Yeah. I hate to even admit that to her, but she was right. I was wrong. Your house is just a little bit bigger than my house.
How many square feet is her? Do you know how many square feet is her house?
Oh, well, it wasn't about her house. She was just telling me that your house is bigger than my house.
Oh, okay.
And it is. Mine's.
How many square feet is your house?
It's like 25,000 something. I don't have the number written down.
2,500, you mean?
Yeah. Close enough.
Okay, so you were out measuring length times width?
Yeah, well, a lot of measurements, because I was up on your roof measuring the angles of your roof, too.
You're up on my roof?
Yeah, I was measuring, like where all the roof lines are. The dormers.
Wait a minute here. When did you do all that?
Last night, I was up on the roof. I
was home last night. What time were you there?
Yeah, I have quiet feet. I have sea legs.
Oh, you still there?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm sure everybody was asleep.
You were on top of my roof at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but I'm sure
you were in my backyard measuring my house.
I'm absolutely sure I didn't leave my tape measure on the roof, because I started on the roof and then I measured the rest of the house, and I wasn't back up on the roof, so it has to be down on the ground somewhere. What's going on? Uh-oh. He's opening the drawer.
Okay. Where do you live?
Was that a drawer, or was that like the lid on your secretary's desk?
No, you said you live on Run?
Yeah.
What's your address?
42 221.
What's your first name again?
Roy? But you don't have to come over or anything. I was just hoping my tape measure might be over there, because
no, don't go on my property unless I'm there, Roy.
Oh, well, can I come over and look for the tape measure?
No, I just said don't go onto my property unless I'm there.
Okay. Well, no, you were there last night, I assume. I think you were just sleeping.
No shit. At 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you said that you're walking on top of my roof?
Yeah, I was tiptoeing around. I was just doing the measuring.
No, Roy.
Huh?
Roy.
I was getting the pitch of the roof and all that.
Roy.
Yes.
What is your last name?
Gerbel.
Sugar Bell? Okay.
No, not Sugar Bell. Gerbel. But I like Sugar Belle. That's cute.
You're funny, dude. Yeah, hold on, Reese. 1 second, buddy.
Who's saying I'm funny?
I said you're funny, dude.
4221.
We'll go to a guy's house at 2, 3 in the morning. Are you done?
Hey, Anthony, can you tell that idiot in the background to shut the fuck up?
Shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
Just tell him to shut the fuck up. Say I'm on the fucking phone. You shut your mouth, sir.
42221.
You need to control. You need to control your husband, Anthony. Like he just will not shut the fuck up. Oh, that was fun. I bet you that was his son or something. At least his son could tell it was a joke. So I think I'm going to end the phone calls there. I've had enough of asking a bunch of people the exact same question about my tape measure. I guess I'm just going to never see it again. But if you ever want to make a map of your neighborhood, you don't really have to go running around in people's backyards and climbing around on their roofs at 2 in the morning. Just get on Google Maps and trace the map there. It's not cheating. It can still be your map. And you can put your own spin on the map after you've done all your tracing. And that way a bunch of people don't call the police on you. Looks like I have not gotten any messages since I started making these calls. I thought a few people would call back and I would miss their calls. But nope, no hilarious voicemails for us. Instead, it's time to listen to the regular voicemails on this show. I'm sorry.
Hey, honey, baby. I blew out the lights in my room, did the big boom. So I went downstairs and I flipped the switches, but I still can't make the lights go. And how's the sound quality on this thing?
I guess you'll find out when you hear this show. And to fix your lights, just run an extension cord from your neighbor's house across the yard. Get one of those big orange ones.
Hi, it's Sam. I'm from Chicago.
Hello.
I'm a big fan of Snowplow Show, and I'm a comedian here. And if you guys ever find yourselves in Chicago or have a meetup in Chicago, I want to give
If only we'd ever had a meetup in Chicago. We just had one a few months ago, Sam.
PLA people free tickets to the Laugh Factory to my show. So thank you for all the laughs. Perhaps we can provide some in return.
Anytime.
Okay, bye.
That would have been cool when we were there last September, I think it was. And we've had meetups in Chicago, I think 3 or 4 times now. But who knows if it's ever going to happen again. But I will keep that in mind if we do. You're going to need to provide about 50 tickets for all the people showing up. I'm sure you can do it. They'll let you.
Hi, Brad. This is Ice Cat.
Hey.
And I'm calling to tell you happy birthday, you old motherfucker, you.
Oh, thank you. I think I've had like 12 birthdays this year. People just say happy birthday to me randomly.
Oh, I hope you get older and you get wiser. And, you know, as you get older, you get more sweeter with time. Just know that.
I could get stupider with time, though. I see a lot of that in old people.
That you get sweeter with time. I don't know if that means that you get sweeter, like, taste-wise.
It means
or
stupider.
You're just nice, or, like, maybe you're just awesome, but maybe you're all three. Anyway, I love you. Happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, Ice Cat. Hey, it marks your voicemail as spam, and I'm going to say, you know what? This voicemail is not spam, and you can let this guy's number through whenever he calls. That's how much I like you, Ice Cat.
Hey, Roy.
Hey.
I am a long-time listener. Good to listen. Good to hear from you.
Thank you.
I noticed something. A lot of people are saying that the old shows are funnier.
Oh, yeah?
But you know what I think it is? I think it's honestly because you used to banter a lot more. Just talk about nothing. And it got me thinking, like, what's been going on these days? It seems like right after you
want me to do small talk?
All went quiet. But, yeah, if we can get just a little update on how things are going for you, what's been going on lately, instead of just waiting a week to hear the latest Anime Girl 304 requests.
Yeah.
Gosh, she doesn't even leave voicemails. Try to leave a fucking voicemail.
I know, Anime Girl. Call into the voicemail.
Love the show, bye.
But, you know, I'm doing okay. I'm taking forever to get shows out lately. I know, it sucks. I don't want to make a bunch of excuses for it. I'm trying to do better, but, you know, I just keep having birthdays and I keep getting older and stupider and sweeter. Man, why is every other call in here a suspected spam call? I don't ever get spam calls on this voicemail. I mean, except when somebody decides to flood the voicemail with a bunch of bullshit. But all these spam calls are just listeners like this one.
Hey Brad, just testing out some prank call software. Hopefully I sound like a pretty girl.
Okay. I'm just going to leave that one as spam. No, just kidding. I won't do that. But this one is also spam? Oh, well, that's just a bunch of phone noise. You forgot to say anything. I can hear you breathing. That's 18 seconds long. I'm going to cut it off. I guess I can understand why those 3 were spam. But I don't know why Ice Cat was spam. He just talked like a normal person.
I don't have to tell you shit, motherfucker. Look, all I'm trying to say is, I think that you should call up people, say that you're from the HOA, and then say that there's a civil war going on, and that people are going to have to start wearing armbands to show which side they're on, and if they don't choose your armband, they're getting fined.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
Also,
that was all. Bye.
When they're out and about, walking the dogs or doing whatever they're doing, they better have their papers on them, because I'm going to have people going around and asking for their papers, and their papers need to be in order. And also, anyone that's not wearing the same armband as you, shoot to kill. We're going to get rid of those motherfuckers, and this is going to be a nice neighborhood again. Make our neighborhood great again.
Hey, Brad, it's me, Tobias Bruck. Sorry about my blogging.
It's okay.
And by the way, you're a fucking idiot. Anyways.
Okay.
In Snowplow Show episode 471, 1 minute and 48 minutes and 40 seconds, you said we would not hear from Stacy until 2023, and some of your links are broken on your website, www.snowplowshow.com. Nothing before 600 works. And also, I think you should say your name is Elliot Miles throughout one of your shows. It would be kind of funny because that's a famous actor as well. Anyway,
who is he?
Bye.
I don't know who that is.
Hey Brad, it's Leo Hungwell. I really enjoy it when you say something confusing and then offer zero follow-up explanation and just let the caller stammer and stutter with no interruption.
Well, like, I drive a truck and I'm in your backyard right now.
Like when you give your phone number in the format of billions and millions and hundreds of thousands.
I got to do that again. I don't know. I never got what I considered a perfect reaction to reading a phone number like that. I need to try that again.
Or when you use confusing phonetic alphabet. Man, I wish I knew about that back when I was in the DOD. Anyway, keep up the good work. We should all be so good at what we do as you are. Bye.
Oh, shucks. Thanks, Leo. By the way, I've been without a phonetic alphabet for at least the past year. I've always had it taped to my desk with packing tape, just clear tape over it. And, eventually it gets all messed up and it falls off the desk and it's a big old mess. But about a week ago, I printed out a brand new one, the confusing phonetic alphabet, and I've taped it to my desk and I've been itching to use it, but nobody's really asked me how to spell my name. But when they do, I'm going to confuse the shit out of them. You just wait. I've missed having this thing. I don't know why I didn't print it out earlier.
Hey, Brad, it's next door Nick.
Hey.
And I've got a rental-car. It's a 2024 Nissan Rogue SV front-wheel drive.
Ooh, fancy.
The weird thing about this one is that they decided to put all the features, the adaptive cruise and the lane centering, into one little button here. It's kind of blue and has little halos around it.
Ugh.
I don't know. That's annoying because then I can't use
fucking cars today. Does it have a big screen on it too, and very few buttons?
lane centering, right? When I'm not using adaptive cruise, it's a little bit weird. Other than that, the car has a California Proposition.
Why the fuck are you telling me about your car so much?
5 warning sticker on the side, which means it was going to be cause me cancer. So it was nice knowing you.
Probably.
And also rate the Bluetooth.
The Bluetooth was acceptable. That's my rating. I understood everything you said about your car for some reason. All right, last voicemail because it's the last one in March. Ooh, and I only have a couple in February. I've been at least keeping up with voicemails, or you guys are just not leaving as many. Because every time you do, I just yell at you for something.
Hey, Brad. Nothing too cryptic this time. Do you remember those Mole Man phone calls?
Yes, I
I have
do.
an idea to
I rate your Bluetooth 0.
on that. So you have a variety of different rodents that you send up into their house, and each rodent performs a different task to get a different item. You know, you can really get into it, look up different types of rodents, you know. Put some work into it, Brad. Come on.
Okay.
Do some rodent research. What are you doing?
That's a great idea. I will be a mole man who has a bunch of pet rodents to do my bidding. I can't wait to do those calls. Okay, that's it. Voicemails are over, and the show is over. So thank you, Yelnick M, Whiskey Pete, Kimb Dobalina, 6969, Phone Losers Corporate, and Danny Boy. If any of you want to help out the show, go to patreon.com/phone losers. They're supposed to have an extra show this week, but I still haven't done that. And it's Thursday. What am I waiting for? But I got to get this one put out first. That's what I'm doing. Remember that today's word of the day is wackadoodle. If you hear anyone use the word wackadoodle as a noun or an adjective, you need to yell as loud as you can. Like this. Those sure were some wackadoodle voicemails. All right, good job. Thanks, everyone. Bye, everybody. I love you.
Bye, Steve.
All right, I love you. I love you.
Bye.
Say it back or it's weird.
Bye.
You're making it weird. Jacqueline, you're making it weird.
Bye.
Stop making it weird, Jacqueline.
Bye.
Tell that dog to shut up.
Bye, Dave.
All right, bye.
Steve, Dave.
I love you.
God loves you.
God loves you, and I love you too.
Bye, Steve, Dave. Bye.
Bye. Hang up the phone.
Bye.
Hang it up.
Bye.
Hang up the stupid phone, lady.
Bye.
Hang it up.
Bye.
Get out of my life.
Bye, Steve, Dave.
Even me gone.
The Lord loves you, Steve, Dave.
I rebuke you, Jacqueline.
Bye, Steve, Dave.
Hang up that darn phone.
Why?
Use my language.
Bye, Steve, Dave.
Tell that dog to shut up.
All right.
Bye,
Bye, Dave.
I had fun with this. Thank you.
I did not have fun.
I had fun though. I
did not have fun.
I had fun with this. Thank you.
I did not have fun.
I had fun though.
I did not have fun.
I had fun with this. Thank you.
I did not have fun.
I had fun though.
I did not have fun.
I had fun with this. Thank you.
I did not have fun.
I had fun though.
I did not have fun. I have 9 minutes I can't get back of my life. I have 9 minutes I can't get back of my life.
It's 10 now. You brightened up my day, so you know that was time well spent. You made me a happier person by getting down.
You're a wackadoodle.